uno seis. When I uno seis. When I uno seis. Please don't get up in my way. When I uno seis.
We gonna shoot the next 116 clip video.
Yeah.
Hit to the second letter.
How you wanna do it, homie? I'm all up in it, down to the bone, I kill it. Coming and breaking it down with that wiggity style, man. We really living it out, don't miss it. Flow God, no lie, hold y'all. We bust rhymes, one round, no stop. Till the show down, see the most fly, so high. You be so shocked, frozen face like old ties. Ain't no stars up in this tour. See the stars and my dogs love to applaud all the faithful saints to endure. You can never stop them. You got a better chance winning the Tour de France with no legs against Lance. I'm seeing Mr. Ever since a hands on Instagram, taking a selfie. Your hell freeze before I'm ashamed off in my LP.
Oh, them really wanna come see this beat 1313 get 8 when I speak. I'ma say my piece, throw the peace sign with some ball loaded choke if you can't see. Yeah, buddy, rolling so deep it ain't funny. My beliefs on the back of that money, and I promise I ain't frontin'. I'm just trying to jump up on the track and let them know run it. Yeah, buddy. Uptown be the place I put on for. Fake got me living risky like I'm going for it on 4th and 11. I ain't talking about them Concords, do you want more? Blake in the paint, I'ma bang for the cause. And it sure ain't be the lifestyle more than them tours, oh Lord. He coming back like an encore, if you don't know, now you know. Boy, they ain't even know we was out here. They gon' find out what we bout here. Cause every day we turn up all day. Yeah, lights out cause the sun up. And now they know. Say now they know. 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 Now they know.
I'm done with hiding, we won't be denied no more. Now they know.
Always so watch out. Y'all better check my resume. No nonsense. Let's just call that.
I'm so RMG. Light of the world when you look at me. Respecting my king like he made me. Never cage me like Cujo, I'm off the lead. You gon' find a booth, it don't matter who you asking. Wow, 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 like a dungeon dragon. Doom, 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 hit a bass, we blasting. All up in your face on that shame for the masses. Whoa, I heard they needed to know. My whole crew spitting truth, yeah, you needed it though. Hold up. Can't keep it close, that's cruel, it be cold like the heat was low. Hold up. Yeah, this is it. Your time, baby, get up and show them you with us. What burn at the core like when you doing sit-ups. Unashamed, that's the message that we give them. I lived it till the day that I'm finished. Copy what he did and I'm still authentic. Winning, each time I sit it. Put it in the air, let me know that you with it like man. Hold up, unashamed with my gang, I told ya. My aim, no bame, no scope, bro. In pain, my gang, his hope, cuz, come on.
UNASHAMED, we be going in. Recognize a real squad when you see mine. Don't it seem odd that we live like the please God? Press pause on a raw explicit. Unashamed of the truth but unafraid. They living still afraid of the living though I see my dough rise. One of those guys acting like nobody know guy like I do. Speak my peace, keep my peace, so I ain't gotta keep my peace. Peace, click thick like a chain, try to take a leg about it. We ain't unashamed just because we rap about it. Nah, we unashamed cause we live it. I'm going after real so they probably catch your feelings. Give it away now. Nah, that ain't it. I don't feel until I hear him holler. Yes. They ain't even know we was out here. They gon' find out what we bout here. Cause every day we turn up all day. Yeah, lights out cause the sun up. And now they know. Say now they know. Now they know. Now they know. Now they know.
What's going on? You dig that? I'm Kendrick Lamar. So crazy.
Yo, what's going on? Shout out to my man Don Cannon. Shout out to my man Lecrae. We already got it in for the site, but now we gotta get in the studio and make something pop. You know.
South by Southwest.
Walk with my man Lecrae, man.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. One time for H time. One time for D time. One time for A time. M time.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Mega Evers, R.I.P. to Dr. Kane. I ain't tryna hate on my own kind, but Al and Jesse don't speak for me. I'm probably gonna catch some flack, man, but I'ma swallow this pill like Pac-Man. Some of these folks won't tell the truth, too busy trying to get them racks, man. Church trying to rob my paychecks, choir members probably having gay sex, pastor manipulating, hurting women. I wonder which he's gonna slay next. Bookstore pimping them hope books, like God don't know how broke looks, and telling me that I'm gonna reap a meal if I sow into these low crooks. Plus I know old girl a freak. Now how she singing a solo? I walked in the church with a snapback and they telling me that that's a no-no. That's backwards and I lack words for these actors called pastors. All these folks is hypocrites and that's why I ain't at church. Truthfully, I'm just doing me and I don't want to face no scrutiny. As long as the church keep wilding out, I can justify all my foolish deeds. Smoking weed, pulling up, keep that lean up in my cup. Maybe I could change the world, but this porn on my laptop got me stuck. Yeah, I know what's right from wrong, but that there ain't gon' sell a song. I'd rather sell my soul than save it, if that's what make my money long. It better not be no real God, but real hope that heals hearts. It shows me that I ain't living up to all the things that he put me here for. It better not be no real church, real saints who pray hard and let me rock my snapback with the 501s in the J zone. It better not be no real folk who don't think that they better than you. Straight or gay, drunk or high, they walk through the cold weather with you. Nah, we don't wanna see that, cause that might mean life change. That might mean I'm worth more than money, car, sex, and pipe dreams. Better not be no real Jesus, real forgiveness for hurt folks. If God gon' take me as I am, I guess I already got on my church clothes. Hello. Hello.
You know, I experienced some unfortunate things, abuse, you know, verbal, physical, you know, and honestly, you know, just a lot of unfortunate circumstances and being exposed to things that a young kid shouldn't have been exposed to. And as a product of, you know, an urban environment, the men I looked up to were drug dealers, the gangsters, the tough guys. And those are the guys I wanted to emulate and be like. And those are the guys that showed me attention. And as I got older, you know, the emptiness got heavier and nothing would satisfy, nothing would quench that desire for purpose or satisfaction, no matter how many women I got involved with, no matter how many drugs I took, no matter how drunk I got, no matter how much I wanted to escape the feeling of insignificance and insecurity, I could not quench that. But one night I was really depressed. A lot of crazy things had happened. I'd been in a bad relationship. I was, you know, financially strapped. I was about to fail out of school. And just with all that pain, I couldn't find a hedonistic experience to quench it. There were no parties. I didn't have any drugs. And it just was looking crazy. And it was by the grace of God, a friend of mine had driven by and said, you should come to this conference in Atlanta. In my brain, I'm thinking, yes, new experience, cure my pain. Maybe there'll be girls there. It'll be a great experience for me to have. And so I agreed to go. And when I got to the conference, I was really blown away because what I saw there were individuals who looked like me, they dressed like me, they talked like me. They looked like your typical young urban kids, but they were distinctly different in their affection for Jesus and their sense of purpose and their desire to, you know, dedicate themselves to God. And I had never seen anything like it. It blew me away. So I'm there mesmerized looking at it all. And here's me, skinny 19-year-old kid with all this internal struggle and insecurity and feeling of insignificance. And I hear this sermon in which he says, do you not know you've been bought with a price? That Jesus paid a price for me, that he live the life that I couldn't live and then die the death that I deserved to die, that God loved me so much he sent his only son to come and die a horrific death on my behalf. And it was as if the scales fell off. It was as if I realized how selfish and how foolish I had been looking for, fulfillment outside of the one who created me in the first place. And I just confessed, Jesus, it's you that I need. It wasn't an easy transition. Obviously, I had lived 19 years of just craziness, and so though I was overjoyed and excited at that very moment, it took some struggle. It took some sharpening, and I made a lot of mistakes, within the next couple of years. But I didn't quit, and people didn't quit on me, and specifically God didn't quit on me. Now I get to go across the globe, professing my love for the God who adopted me and gave me purpose. My name is Lecrae, and I've been ransomed.
I was a pretty aggressive and angry kid. In 5th grade, I got kicked out of public school because of my aggression. My mom raised me, absent dad. In that time, I was acting out, and I was being sent to these behavior modification schools. My sister, who was a Christian, she was going off to be a counselor at this camp called Camp Josiah. And so my mom was like, please take him with you for the summer. Get him out of this house. Because it's just hard to deal with an aggressive kid like me at home with no male figure around to discipline. So I went off to this camp, and that, for the first time in my life, was when I actually got to hear the gospel. I was around a bunch of men who were counselors at this camp, and they got to invest in me that whole summer. They got to become my friends. They got to tell me about who Jesus was. And I remember vividly one night, I went out to sit on this dock with a guy, his name was Josh, and he was really challenging me with spiritual questions. And he said, Andy, what do you believe? What do you ultimately trust in? And it really got me thinking. And I remember specifically him telling me about who Jesus was, about how Jesus had come and died for my sin, and that he had purchased me. And he said, what keeps you from accepting Jesus and following him? And I remember vividly at that point, just saying, I want Jesus. I want to know him. And he said, do it now. There's nothing keeping you from speaking to him. Cry out to him, talk to him. So I remember sitting on that dock that summer night and just crying out to God and just asking God to clean me, for him to change me. And it was pouring out of me. I left from that camp and I came home, and I knew that God had done something in my heart, because I didn't feel the same towards people that I once hated. The teachers were coming back to my mom. Andy has ended up becoming our, role model student. He's so well behaved, and he's a natural leader, all these things. And it was just kind of mind-blowing to see that the transformation that had happened that summer had affected everything about who I was. Me and my best friend growing up, we used to buy the CD singles. So we would break dance to that, and we would get tired. We'd lay out on the cardboard, and the instrumentals from the CDs would come on, and we would just start writing to them. Friends that I made in high school, we formed a group together. I had taken some of my birthday money and bought a couple pieces of recording equipment to put into my room back home. We went and started making music right in my house. Throughout high school, we're recording music, we're doing shows, we're traveling a little bit. My spiritual life was really starting to suffer because I wasn't around anybody who was a Christian. So I kind of just rode my spiritual high into the ground throughout those 4 years of high school. Promiscuity, attention, glory seeking in my own music, just living a life that was absolutely consumed with, me being the center of my life. My pleasure, my pursuits. Life essentially became about me exclusively, and when life is about you exclusively and you're in the center of it, it's so small. And so TRUCE, it stood for To Reach Urban Communities Everywhere, and it was a It was a group that used performing arts for the purpose of evangelism. I remember walking into these rooms and looking around and seeing, 20 kids my age, 16, 17, 18, all the way up to like 23, 24. I'm looking around, they're all dressed fly, they all love Jesus, and they're all creatives. They're either actors, or they're rappers, or they're singers, or they're producers. And I'm like, what did I just get dropped into? You know what I'm saying? This is unreal. I ended up starting to go to these rehearsals every Saturday for truce. And we would go over devotionals every Saturday together and open up the Bible and talk about what it meant to be a Christian and to be young. That really started to change me. It had an effect on me. I really started growing, like exponentially, because I had accountability. I had brothers and sisters pouring into me. I had mentors. I had male figures in my life. And man, I thank God so much for allowing me to experience that. It's forever changed the course of my life, because I finally got to see what it looked like to be young and to love Jesus and to be faithful to him with the gifts that he's given me.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Lord, sometimes I hear you, and I don't always listen. Check. Woo. I never kept a diary, so when I die, what's inside of me is on them MP3s. Well, it'll probably be the closest thing to it. I put it all in my music, the good, bad, ugly. Lord, use it. I just want you to be glorified through it. I hope they don't confuse it. Being a rapper's cool, but talking about the truth do nothing till you pursue it. Wanna know the fast track to look stupid? Talk about obedience to never go do it. Lord, I'm a hypocrite and I'm sick of it. I need your spirit to come help me live different. Got a certificate, graduated college. I learned a lot of stuff, that don't mean I got knowledge. No, unless the fear of you in me. Yeah, I'm so fallen, but you the parachute with me.
I hear your voice, but not always listening. I don't wanna live this way, no. I hear your voice, but not always listening. Yeah. I don't wanna live this way no more.
It's easy to be Mr. Read a lot, instead of just being Mr. Be a lot. Why do we define ourselves by what we are not, instead of who we are? We tell them what we stop putting on new, taking off old. If you only take off, you'll be waking up cold. I just wanna live bold, do what the text shows, even if it means it's will over my goals. I can't respond slow, gotta be immediate. This place is in the globe, but people are so needy, it's appalling. I could've put orphans in mattresses if I never put my feet in them maxes. Dang, this is all access. I need help, I ain't too prideful to ask it. I ain't no rep off, I need to practice. This track would be whack if I go back.
I hear your voice, but not always listening. I don't wanna live this way, no. I hear your voice, but not always listening. I don't wanna live this way.
Break it
no
down
more.
now. One small bar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't wanna live this way, no. I hear your voice, but not always listening. Yeah, I don't wanna live this way, no. I hear your voice, but not always listening. I don't wanna live this way no more. Oh yeah.
In my heart, my passion, my desire is that we would have men who will fight sin and who will live holy, who will love their wives, who will love their children, who will actually be committed to a local church, serve, be submissive, and then at the end of the day, produce other men like them in discipleship. I grew up, in a single-parent home. My father was not around, so it was just me, my mom, and my little sister. Grew up going to church with her at times. My mom wasn't a Christian, but she was one that was religious. I mean, where we grew up, going to church was being a Christian. So we would go to church, and I figured because I was involved in what other people who were Christians was involved in, then me and God must be cool. And so I just kind of lived life being the good guy, like everybody around me. You're a good kid, you're gonna be something one day. Hip-hop was seen as a culture. It wasn't just some form of music, but it was, for me, an identity of sorts. And so all throughout life, I didn't grow up with a father, so these guys spoke to me at a male role model. They were my example of what a man should look like. They were my example on how I should pursue a woman. They were my example on how I spend my money. I feel like the medium of hip-hop is one that is a mainstream medium. It's the language of our culture for anyone who's considered a young adult or anyone who's considered a kid. A wide variety of people that can be reached within this one genre. After becoming a believer and having everything redeemed in my life, I wanted to use this very medium to go back into the culture and express godly viewpoints and what Christ has said about life, death, and everything that comes in between. When Christ called me into the body, my heart was instantly burdened to tell other people so they can become aware of who they are in sin and who they need to be in Christ. It's the scriptures that convict us to go back and redeem the culture. God created music for his own glory, and just by our own sinful nature, we pervert everything. I'm not just looking for the kid that's influenced by hip hop. I want them. I want the little kid who has a poster on his wall of Eminem, who's got CDs and MP3s and downloads on iTunes of all, artists that are famous right now. But I also want that artist. It's Paul that talks about actually putting things into practice. It's Paul that talks about examining yourself. I heard a message one day by Pastor John Piper, and he had a whole sermon that just dealt with the passivity of a Christian.
Why am I this way? Link war! Bang with me, bang with me, never bling games.
It's a battle cry, it's a rallying song for believers to come around a central theme or idea that we have been called to fight sin. We complain and we gripe about how much we're struggling and we're wrestling with sin, but we don't see any war. I don't see you taking proactive steps for success in your life. From the music itself, from my own personal life, from our home, from our church home, from everything that we do with my wife and our son, I really want to make known Christ, and through that, help you form and shape your identity and who you're meant to be.
Still with the spirit and tell them, dog, this is payback. 'Cause sin never ceases. You don't know what I've been through. Lost it all in my rents due. Trouble, when it rains it floods. In my pain, no, it ain't all good. No, but I tell them this, I'm a witness that everything gets made new. So tell them, dog, I ain't through. Feels like this life just became a fight. Yeah, I'm in it, ain't no way out the pressures on me. Yeah, the stretches on me. But tell them who ain't gon' crack on me.
I can't do. They ain't nothing I can't do. They ain't nothing I can't do. They ain't nothing I can't do. I can't do. They ain't nothing I can't do. They ain't nothing I can't do. Look, it ain't nothing I can't do.
Okay, life for most. We know that this is not paradise, but we swear it's tight when she wear it right. I feel the heat, that's Miami Vice. It's arresting me to get the rest of me. You start burning for that, but ain't no turning me back. That's pressing me, and they testing me. You see me fail to give me hell, so I be burning in that. Yeah, right. Life is an island, which means we trapped in that. But we cool cause the view so nice and lax. We don't feel the pain cause the laughing gas for one blast of that. And you'll forget that this pain is real. Yeah, but no matter how good it feel, man, this pain is a thing that kill. Man, I heard that, so I swerved back. Curved that, cause he curved back. Every time I feel that urge back, we cross paths when we merge at. It drives me crazy, but lately, man, I feel like I can make it. Just last year I couldn't take it. In the strip, man, I can say this.
I can't do. They ain't nothing I can't do. They ain't nothing I can't do. They ain't nothing I can't do. I can't do. They ain't nothing I can't do. They ain't nothing I can't do. Look, it ain't nothing I can't do. Might walk on hard. Gotta go hard, but I ain't gotta do it myself. I can't do it, there ain't nothing I can't do. Feeling like I can't lose, ain't nothing I can't do. Hold up, what you said, all that fame and gone in my head. Like that same power that saved me, can't raise me from the dead. They get me reading, thinking about keeping peace. I wage a war on myself, I'm feeling myself, then I'm killing myself. I'm sipping on blood and I'm chewing on flesh, just chill out. We don't wanna hear that mess, all that won't do that and I can't do this. Pain, death, hurt, hate, we done been through this. And I'm sure it's plenty more that I ain't been through yet. But I don't care though, bring on the heavy metal. I got a power living in me that will never settle. Never leave, never forsake, I'ma bleed, never break. I'ma die and come back with the keys to the safe. Got a piece hidden deep, so the things that I face can't erase. God's ink, way clean with the paint. And I'm stained in it when the pain hit me. I was staying anything that you bring to me. They love to tell me what I can't do faithfully. They love to tell me what I can't do faithfully. They love to tell me what I can't do faithfully. I'm coming back from the dead, what you saying to me? I can't do. I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. Look, it ain't nothing I can't do. Might walk on hard, I won't lose still. Gotta go hard, but I ain't gotta do it myself. I can't do. There ain't nothing I can't do. Feeling like I can't lose. Ain't nothing I can't do.
I could care less about Jesus in my actions and really in my heart. Like, I wanted to be in control, and I want everybody to look at me and say, wow, this dude is amazing. Growing up in this small town called Columbia, Tennessee, this really, really small town, the big thing about living in the South is everybody goes to church. So the good thing about me was I knew how to fake it till I make it. So when I'm in church, I could put on the suit, the tie, and I could tell everybody, hey, look, you know, I quote all these Bible scriptures and everybody would say, wow, he's a good guy. Like, he's a good Christian. But then when I leave, I knew how to be able to say what I needed to say to fit into whatever crowd I needed to fit into. I really was a chameleon, and I would say or be whatever I needed to be so people would like me and accept me. Well, the hard part about that is, especially calling yourself a Christian, is when you get out of the environment where being culturally a Christian is important, then you just kind of left to your own devices. So I go to college and nobody's there to say, Derek, get up and go to church. And you have to kind of fake the Christianity thing. So I just kind of just did me. Whatever party I wanted to go to, whatever girl I wanted to be with, once more wanted to be in control and be my own God. When I first came in contact with death, I lost my grandmother on my dad's side. And within that next week, I lost my grandfather on my mom's side. So that was kind of weird because I was confused as to, first off, how I could lose somebody so close to me and how it would happen in such a weird distance. And I think really that was the first time that I really started thinking, you're not in control. There's nothing that I could have done to save either one of them, and there's nothing I could do to bring them back. They're gone. I think that's the first time I realized that I'm not a God. And then the Lord, in his wisdom, frustrated every plan that I had. The girls I was messing with, like, there was no real satisfaction in that anymore. The parties, there was really no satisfaction in that either. Because I think for the first time after experiencing that, I realized, like, I'm not in control. So one day in my dorm room, I think the Lord just gripped my heart, and I gave my life to him by myself in my dorm room, saying that I don't want any of this. I don't want to be in control anymore. I don't want to be God. I just want to live for you. From there, the Lord really sent people into my life to pour into me. And by chance and happenstance, I wound up moving to Memphis, and I get in contact with some really, really, really solid people, Lecrae and my buddy BJ. Those two guys really poured their lives into me, and they lived their lives as a great example of what Christian men should be. And not only that, but they also opened their doors and inconvenienced themselves for the sake of my growth. And it was a very selfless act. So from there, I began to be discipled and grow until today, where now I'm pouring my life into other people. My name is Derek Minor, and I've been ransomed.
Ready, set, go.
Vroom. 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 Okay, put me in your earbuds. Me and Dirty use a cerebellum like a kick drum. Give me a scalpel, I'm a brain surgeon this time. In other words, I'm about to open up your mind. Light of the world, I say amen to that. Cause every time I hit a track, I put fire on wax. Hey, you looking kinda hungry, I can help you with that. Boy, my flow, euros, me in these raps. Hey, you look at me, think that I made it. I look up and say it's God's grace, and we come from places where you see faces, no barbershop, but somehow they faded. Why need to worry about what you thinking? We ain't supposed to be in these spaces. Drop to the bed if we celebrate. 3, 2, 1, everybody go crazy. Wait, I'ma come on brothers in the A. I'ma come on brothers in the H. Tampa Bay, NYC, California, A, MIA, or Dallas, Orlando, St. Louis. My people is with me. Tennessee, my home. It don't matter what city, I tell them.
Ready, set, go.
What's I say in the fast lane? Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. What's I say in the fast lane? Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can.
Ready, set,
Vroom.
ready, set, ready, set,
Vroom.
ready, set, ready, set,
Vroom.
ready, set, ready, set.
Vroom. 116 my logo, RMG my photo. Try to do us wrong, but they come up short as Frodo. Turn my music on, have them bouncing like pogo, but it's always one hater out there looking like Bozo. You know when I get on this microphone, I say Jesus took away when I spit up for him. I go riddle for him in my riddle form. Inside the church or a bigger form. Believe when I talk about God, it's nothing like corn on the cob, but Wizard of Oz. It's better than most of the killing and pimping, and most of you say when you spit in your bars. Instead of Christian rapper, you should call me trail rapper. I'm that boy that's putting on from the Veil rapper. I'm that put me in a circle of some ill rappers, and now I brag about God, then kill rappers. Whoops! Back to the subject. You ain't heard Mayweather beating on your subs yet. Whooping on this beat, boy, and I ain't got no gloves yet. We having fun yet.
Ready, set, go, go, go.
What's they saying in the fast lane? Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. What's they saying in the fast lane? Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can.
Ready, set,
Vroom.
ready, set, ready, set,
Vroom.
ready, set, ready, set,
Vroom.
ready, set.
Vroom. And now brag about God. Put me in your earbuds. I'ma brag about God. Earbuds. I'ma about to open up your mind. AK, that's how my tongue sprays. Love is my clipping. Y'all gotta be my gun range. I'm like, he's coming back. He's coming back again. But what I care about keeping up with what car you dashing in. Look, it's too much for you haters, 3 much for you haters. Jesus coming off hiatus on that Arnold Schwarzenegger. And we knew it all along that the world now knows how master lives. They'll see Jesus, the King of Glory, on the cloud like Apple is. But they want that cake, cake. Party like it ain't no thing, man, it ain't no thing. Cake. Everything the saints gon' say. We don't want your faith, we don't want your faith. You think you ain't gon' pay? No, it ain't no way. No way. The land of a slang is the king, and he reigns, and it ain't no game. We go wherever he go. In the faith, then we firm like lawyers and paralegals. We was endangered like a pair of eagles. Now we unchained and covered in blood. Tarantino, and I got the new Agata flow. Not that hollow flow, that models, bottles, Molly Babble flow. This that martyr flow, that I'm a pot and God's the potter flow. And it garner so, yeah, this that kind of flow that's current. So I call it power flow. Powerful, no, I don't boast, but you gotta know. This that type of rap that'll hit a trap and straight turn the fire a line in the sand. I flirt with one lady, man. That's it. My sisters ain't sex crazy. Or sex days, they only check mates that look at more than their chess game. Porn ain't no porn, my men don't play rated X games. Catch them with passion, Xing out the sex trade. What's up, Louis? What's up, Louis? What's up, Louis? AK, that's how my tongue sprays. Truth is my clipping. Y'all gonna be my gun range. I'm like, he's coming back. Oh, he's coming back, mate. Plenty names been given to man, but only one that saved. The Lord is on his way. Let me tell you what I see. The earth is passing away. The new one's coming to be. No more need for hope. Why hope in what you see? The glory of the Lamb is right in front of me. The sun is disappeared, but it's still brighter than ever. My eyes wanna break your tears, but there's no ducks to let them. Cause there's no more pain, no more death. God dwells with his people, and forever we will rest.
In the summer of 2011, after taking a 5-month break from music, I started working on my full solo album, Good Life. It had been a while since my last record, so I had a bunch of ideas and I was ready to get to work. First, I felt like I needed to update my home studio a little bit. Right now I'm in the car headed to the airport to pick up my man Biz. These next couple of days are crucial for my album process. My man Biz is an engineer in Dallas, a studio engineer, and he's coming in town to help me to get my studio stuff together. Biz the Wiz.
What's good?
What are you doing here, man?
I just got to DC, kicking it with Mr. Triple E. So we about to go down to the Guitar Center, go grab some cables, some monitor stands, maybe a new monitor. Yeah, so we got everything set up, everything's connected, signals coming through. We're just getting ready to track, but before I do that, I'm just making him a template, making Mr. Triple E a template, so when he's here and I'm not here, he can just come open up a session and everything's gonna be perfect.
When I start working on a new album, that does not mean the rest of life stops. I still got my family, I still got church responsibilities, I'm still on the road, I'm working on this book. It's hard, man. And you never know when that inspiration is gonna hit you. You just gotta grind. So here I am, back home in the studio. Been on a rehab tour about 2 weeks, and yeah, just trying to take advantage of this time now to try to get music done. Being gone just makes the process harder. I don't just make relationships hard and church life hard and just normal life hard, but it makes making a good album hard too. Getting a rhythm, then you have to go, keep getting pulled away every couple days, it gets hard. So I'm now just trying to, take advantage of this time and get music done, and yeah, just praying God will give me grace to make good music that will be impactful and helpful to folks. So now, of course, I can't work on an album without bringing in some friends of mine. Honestly, I feel like I got the best team in the world.
We're here in the studio in Dallas, working on Trip's album, just making sure everything is on a level to touch people, to basically change lives is, the whole role. You're gonna start having to choose because, the 808s are heavy right now.
I understand that I can always be better if I bring other people in who can just kind of sharpen me, make me better, push me, give me good input. That's just gonna always help my music to be better.
I am Trip Lee's older sister and stylist. And today we're here at the photo shoot for his album cover. And this time we were going for kind of a monochromatic look, something fun and different. So I think we achieved that. I think he had a great time with the shoot. He looked great, so.
I think it went really well. We got some really cool stuff in there, so I'm excited about it. Now I know some people might look at what I do and think to themselves, that dude is living a good life. And you know what? I am. But I don't say that because I get to rock shows and travel the world. I mean, I'm not rich, I'm not famous for real. I'm just a regular dude. For me, the good life isn't fame or wealth or topping the charts. The good life is living the way I was created to live. It's living by faith in a good God. You know, recently I decided to step away from music. Not because I don't love doing it, but so I can transition to where the Lord is calling me next. So I won't be in other countries and in front of thousands of people every night. But that does not mean that I'll stop living a good life. I plan to keep living by faith in a good God till the day that I die. Till next time, yes sir.
I feel thorns where my crown was. I'll be weak, but I'm alive from the dust until dawn. Yeah, I'll survive, cause I got sweet victory. Nobody can take it from me. Sweet victory, cause I got sweet victory. Yeah. You see me living, I know you see me lipping. You can't tell on these CDs, well bro, I'm knee deep in it. I'm waiting in my weakness, he may be deep in it. I be lying through my teeth to say I don't resent it. Even as I write these lines, I'm close to tears. My body ain't been working right for 7 years. So miss me with that, keep your chin up, try to smile. Bro, I'm 26, I should feel better by a mile. Keep all your anecdotes and cute quotes. I'll pass on cliches for true hopes. I feel thorns where my crown was. I'll be weak, but I'm alive from the dust until dawn. Yeah, I'll survive, cause I got sweet victory. Nobody can take it from me. Sweet victory, cause I got sweet victory, yeah. Toast to the king, cheers to the ceiling, feeling good, we gon' make it to the finish. Yes. Sweet victory, you hear me? Alley if you feel me. Yeah, we still running even though we limping. Yes. Sweet victory, cause we winning. Yeah, you know we winning. Even though we winning, we still in it. Yes. Sweet victory, cause we winning. Yeah, you know we winning, now we living. Sweet victory. They see me on the stage, they like that boy the man. They hear play on them songs, they clapping in them stands. They like, I bet you got a lot of them steps from rubber bands. So when I say it's been a hard few years, they think I'm playing. But you don't know my life, boy. You don't know my life, boy. You don't know what it's been like on my wife, don't know my fight, boy. Been in them trenches, steady trying to fight my foes. And when I couldn't fight no more, he rolled me low, he rolled me low. I know I can't bear it low. I feel thorns where my crown was. I'll be weak, but I'm alive from the dust until dawn. Yeah, I'll survive, cause I got sweet victory. Nobody can take it from me. Sweet victory, cause I got sweet victory, yeah. Toast to the king, cheers to the ceiling, feeling good, we gon' make it to the finish. Sweet victory, you hear me? Holla if you feel me. We still running even though we limping. Sweet victory, cause we winning. Yeah, you know we winning. Even though we win it, we still in it.
Sweet victory.
Cause we win it. Yeah, you know we winning, now we living.
Sweet victory. Yeah.
They like, I hear you talking wins, but I see your losses. You celebrating crowns, but I see your crosses. That's the paradox, it don't fit in your merit box. You might not understand it, you out in this pair of socks. The victor ain't the one that's winning, 7th inning. Trophies don't go to the ones that got a good beginning. When I say I win, I mean this day I'm in. I mean that day when the grace got fade out then. I win it cause I ran with him.
Declares you're king. A scarlet robe can cloak your majesty. Yeah, they nailed your hands. You nailed our death. From the cross you reign. Your kingdom knows no end. Oh Jesus, you won it all. Oh Jesus.
I'm fresh. All I ever wanted was a baby. Looking for a superstar. I ain't the one you search. I do it for the turn up.
Undefeated. I'm supposed to BK to the second letter.
I know you will. I know you can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
This feels good. I guess it's my turn.